Hi and welcome to Selfmade. Today we turn deodorant and burning liquid into flames. Pretty small, pretty effective, pretty cool, and that's how we do it.
First thing we do is cutting a gap for the switch, deep enough, wide enough, then glue it in place. Solder the two wires on. You do that first actually, and run them to the rear. Tiny hole in the rear. Wires to the hole, and now you never have to worry about it again. You can just close it and never open again. And that's it for the first step. Off to the next. This is a piece of U section, and you have to just cut away a couple of sections here and there. Cut this off and just let the top where it is, then bend it, same angle, and put a hole where the hole in the pistol grip is. Then you can just squeeze it on, screw it in place, and you're ready for the next step.
Now we have every component ready. The circuit, the metal housing, waiting for paint, and the spray gun. And now I'm gonna paint probably some red on the aluminum, make it a bit more sci-fi and cooler, and then we can assemble. Now the parts are painted, and we just stick them back on here. One screw to hold it all together. Don't squeeze in the wire. That fits just fine. Yeah, make sure it's off. Don't want to sizzle yourself. Or I don't want to sizzle myself. Now we switch up the switches, swap up the switches, and put the blue LEDs to the red LEDs. So we have our trigger. Our new trigger is soldered on, and this is just some padding to make sure the housing doesn't cause any shortcuts and shorts the board. And from the transformer I run two longer LEDs, because those will have to go in the front. And now we are ready to put the switch into the housing, which will hold the board in the housing, and then we are almost done. That's what it looks like when it's all in there. Don't stress any part too much. Don't squeeze anything in. Just lay it in. And again, the LEDs from the transformer go outside and then to the front into our little electrodes. Right here, and it's actually just a plastic screw with a hole in it. And here we will run down copper wire and make the meet in the middle to form our electrodes for the spark gap. Let's go. It slides right over. Nothing is in the way, it seems. And now all you have to do is match the holes, screw it on, 2 and 2 screws, and then we hook up the electrodes and put some copper wire in, and then we are almost done. And that's the copper wire soldered to the wire coming from the transformer. And I'll make it go beyond the middle. We will set the spark gap right when we got it all done. And now the other side. And a dry test. The arc is right where it belongs. And it's pretty hot. And now, the wet test. To make the deodorant bottles look a bit cooler, you can paint them just like me. And now we're gonna put some stripes of tape on them and paint them in a darker color, just to give it a bit of cool design. And then it looks, or should look, like a sci-fi movie flamethrower gun. And there it is. And now you go test it. And in case you're wondering, why isn't he go outside to test it? I'm insane. That even works better than I expected. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. No, really, it is. And don't worry, it can't catch fire or explode because there's no oxygen in the bottle. The worst thing that could happen is the nozzle melts, and yeah, it just keeps spreading out of there. But it's so far away from the bottle, I don't think this is gonna happen. See, it's just a tiny flame getting back to the nozzle. And that's it. Looks cool, and it's working. And now let's burn some stuff with it. Goodbye, tomato. Yummy. Next victim, sausage. I'm so glad it's not mine. Ew. Really glad it's not mine. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you liked it. Spread some flames, pop the sausage, and yeah, like it, share it, and I'll see you next time.